Chase, congratulations, a very successful BAMMA debut. How are you feeling first time in BAMMA?
I feel amazing. You know, I've always watched BAMMA for a long time. I've been an MMA fan for a very long time. When BAMMA came around, it was on Channel 5. You know, the guys who didn't have their Sky, we got to watch the BAMMA. I was like, yes, it was on Channel 5. You got to watch it. So the fact that I'm on here now fighting as a martial artist is insane. It's a dream come true, to be fair.
That's some heavy ground and pound you throughout the fight with. What's going through your mind when you're raining down on your opponent like that?
He had his opportunity to punish me for making mistakes. He had his opportunity, and when he didn't make that, when he made that mistake of giving me the opportunity, all I was thinking about is finishing the fight. And I knew when I hit him with the first elbow, it was over. I knew for a fact. You know, I hit him with a few shots, and I gave him one elbow, and I thought, it's done. Boom! And I just carried on with the elbows. He's a really good fighter as well, a really tricky jiu-jitsu guy. You know, speaking to some of the guys who's fought him before, good fighters as well, and they said you need to be careful because he's tricky. But like I said, I've got some good guys in my corner that kept me on my toes, to be fair.
As you touched on a moment ago, you went to K1, you had some success, you won a world title there.
Yeah, you know, K1 is possibly one of the hardest sports, especially full contact, especially in Asia, because they're different over there. You know, they're bred differently, they're strong, they're tough, they're durable, and they're skillful. So, you know, you got some real good fighters out there. So when I won it and I came back home, you know, and they said, look, BAMMA's opportunity. I thought, right, I need to test myself again. There's no point me going back and doing a small show. I need to do a big show. I need to make sure that I'm in front of a decent opponent.
What brought you back home and into MMA? 'Cause like I said, you won the world title. Did you not think to continue down that avenue?
I'm an artist, man. I'm an artist foremost. You know, I'm a martial artist, but I'm an artist foremost. And we don't just do one album and then it's done. You try and go to the next thing. Yeah. You know, MMA. If you're a martial artist out there, if anyone watching martial arts, they know this is the pinnacle. MMA is the pinnacle. They're the baddest guys on the planet. So to go and say I'm the baddest guy on the planet or one of the baddest guys in the UK, I'm all for it. That's what I want. I want challenges. I want things in front of me, people in front of me who are going to shake my boots. You know, and that's what it's about, you know, just testing myself. If I go back to kickboxing, it's just going to be another thing. It's going to be the same thing every time. So I need to do something new. And MMA was the answer.
You mentioned it's jiu-jitsu. Is that what you focused on quite a lot when you were in fight camp? Was that the game plan going in?
My game plan was, I knew he was a tricky jiu-jitsu player, and I'm quite good at jiu-jitsu, not that bad, and just to sit inside that guard and punish him. Originally, I was going to stand with him, see how he felt. To be honest, it didn't feel that much. I felt, you know, I wanted to feel his body. That's why I went in. That's why I went straight for it, for the takedown, because I wanted to feel how strong he was. And when I felt like I was a bit stronger than him, yeah.
Do you think that surprised him, you going for the takedown, being that you'd been off doing the K1, and do you think that surprised him that that you came out and actually took him down?
Definitely. I mean, if you YouTube me, it's kickboxing all the time. Kickboxing, you know. And then, you know, I had my MMA fights previously, and even then I was just standing and banging people. That's where I got my 5 knockouts from. But I think it might have thrown him off a little bit. But it's good for him. He still got me down, still took my back, still got the mount. So little things I've got to still work on. But he didn't capitalise what I thought he would probably have done.
Came into this fight on a couple of weeks' notice. Any doubts in your mind, or you know, when you got that offer to fight here, was you straight away on it, ready to go?
I seen him fight, and I thought, you know, he's a good fighter, but I can beat him. You know, I just think, as soon as someone gave me an opportunity, the 2 weeks didn't really play in my mind either, to answer your question. I'm a competitor at the end of the day. Like I said, I'm always in the gym, so I'm always ready. You know, usually I fight at 66, but I said, let me go lightweight just to get myself back into the MMA mix, and here I am. Yeah, so.
And who is it you'd like to face next? Is there anyone you've got your eye on?
There's a few names that, you know, they're holding belts and so on and so forth, and obviously you want to go after them, but it'd be silly of me to be like, right, I'm going to go straight after this guy. You know, I have to make sure that I'm ready and prepared to go and go at the scales, you know. It isn't a case of just jumping up just because I'm a world kickboxing champion. It's about taking the steps and taking the necessary steps before going against these big names. I have there on everybody. Don't get it. I want everyone. If I can get a chance to fight them, I'll take them. I don't care. I want that belt. The belts look nice, don't they? The BAMMA belts look really nice.
You're quite a flamboyant and noticeable guy, both in the ring and character-wise. You know, how far do you think you're going to go in BAMMA? Do you think you could be a face media-wise?
Give me the belt. And when the belt will be mine, and when it is mine, then we'll be having other conversations about other stuff. But the belt will be mine. I promise you that now. British and world, I'll go after all of them. I don't really care. You So just look out for me. Look out for that music as well. You know, Chase Morton, go on iTunes, Chase Morton. First song, Buki, that was what was playing on when I came in. Music, art, fighting. Just keep an eye out for me because it's my time now. It's Chase's time.
Thanks, Chase.